Breaking: Army Chief Oluyede tells Senate no provisions or accommodation for 15,000 soldiers recruited annually. Allocations have been reduced. And now to the news in full. The Acting Chief of Army Staff, COAS, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, has lamented that the Nigerian Army has been making annual recruitment of approximately 15,000 personnel, but there has been no sufficient accommodation support for them. See the people that they are supposed to be building houses for. Instead of building houses for judges, you recruit soldiers annually, almost 15,000, and then you don't have anything for them. You don't have plans for them to build houses for them, to create accommodations for them. These people risk their life on a daily basis to fight for Nigerians, and yet you don't have any conducive place for them to stay. Misplaced priorities. These are the people that you are supposed to give allocations of lands to. These are the people that you are supposed to build houses for. Mr. Wike, working minister. These are the ones that you should build houses for. These are the ones that you should make sure that they are living okay, because they are risking their lives. They are inconveniencing themselves just to make sure that Nigerians are protected. Every year you recruit armies, and you should know that, okay, with this amount of people that you are recruiting, you should make provisions for them. Soldiers are really, really suffering in this our country, and yes, they are fighting for citizens. They are risking their lives for citizens. Yes, you don't make sufficient accommodations for them. Is that good? Minister Wike, these are the people that you should focus on. Leave judges alone and focus on these people. Build houses for them. Build accommodations for them that would be conducive for them to at least do their job properly. Let them go and fight and come back and have a good place to lay their head. These are the people that you should focus on. But no, misplaced priorities, because you want the judiciary to do your bidding, to do everything in your favor. That is why you are building houses for them. And they don't need it. They do not need it. They have enough, more than enough already. They have more than enough already. So I wonder why you are building houses for judges when your soldiers, your armies are suffering, fighting for you, putting their heads into bushes, terrorism and everything, fighting to protect the country, and yet you don't have accommodations for them. If you don't have accommodations for them, how do we know if you have basic amenities, food? How are they eating? How are they surviving? If you cannot provide accommodations for these people, Nariwa. Oluyede, who voiced the concerns on Monday, also raised the alarm over the decreasing budget allocations for the Nigerian army despite the growing numbers of recruits. Can you imagine? You are decreasing their budget allocations. Meanwhile, every year, you are recruiting soldiers. Nigerians have misplaced priorities. 5 and 6. The acting COAS raised the concerns during the condolence visit from the Senate Committee on Army led by Senator Abdulaziz Yaradua. Oluyede expressed worry that in the event of a reduction in insecurity, the army might not have enough housing for its personnel. Why? Where do you expect these people to stay? To sleep in the bush? I don't understand this country. We don't value the lives of people that are protecting lives and properties. They are protecting lives. They are fighting. They are putting their lives at risk. Soldiers, these people, they die. They leave their family behind. They leave everything behind to go and fight, not knowing if they are going to come back or not. And yes, they are determined to do that. The least you can do for them is to make sure that they live comfortably, to make sure that they have everything that they want. Because tomorrow is not promised for them. Anything can happen. Work can come up at any time, and then they are ready to risk their life. They are ready to go and fight. But you are not doing anything for these people. I need to reiterate that Nigeria belongs to all of us. Without your support, securing Nigeria will be very difficult. Of course it will be, because these people, they will go in the morning, fight, do everything, and then they will come back. They don't have a place to stay. They will be jam-packed. Heat will want to finish them and all of that. These are the people that you should make provisions for. These are the people that you should make provisions for. They should place their priorities right and leave judges alone. They have money. They are collecting salary, a good salary, to cater for their needs. They don't need They don't need housing. They don't need extra housing. These are the people that you should create accommodations for. You recruit soldiers every month, every year. So you should make provisions for them. Or you think that place will continue to accommodate the amount of people that you are collecting? Or you pray that your soldiers will be dying so that there will be enough space for the people that you are recruiting? Because I don't understand. So I appeal to you, the eminent leaders of Nigeria, to support us in making our job easier so we can better secure the nation, he said. He added, over time, the resources allocated to the Nigerian army have been steadily decreasing. They are stealing it now. They are stealing it. Wicked people. This forum is a good opportunity to ask that, when considering next year's budget, some critical issues be addressed regarding the Nigerian army. For example, in recent years, we have been recruiting about 15,000 personnel annually, but not a single provision has been made for their accommodation. Such a shame. Our politicians, our leaders, they are so shameless. So shameless. They go out to other countries, they see how things are being done there. They see how people value lives and properties. They value their citizens. They make sure that they are okay, they are all right. But you always do the exact opposite. And you travel, you see how these people do. You see how they behave. You don't learn anything from them. Such a shame. Such a shame to our politicians, to our leaders in this country. I often wonder if we manage to resolve the security challenges, where will these soldiers retire to? Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Somebody will serve for 25, 30 years in service as a soldier, and at the end of the day, they will not have anything to fall back on. You don't pay them well. You are decreasing their budgets. They don't have accommodations. They are the ones that will still struggle to get their lives together, to probably build one house for themselves. It's only the ones that are high up above that are enjoying. The ones facing the battle, going to battlefronts, they are not enjoying anything. Is that supposed to be so? No. So you should make amends in this thing. Leave judges alone. Mr. Wike, if you are listening, leave him alone, leave them alone, and face these people. Make sure that they have conducive environment for them to stay. Make sure you create allocations for them. It's not that hard now. It's not that difficult. I've often wondered if we manage to resolve the security challenges, where would these soldiers retire to? It's something that keeps me up at night. Therefore, I ask the National Assembly to consider these pressing concerns along with other combat enablers, especially in the area of technology, so we can enhance our ability to secure Nigeria. It is well. I hope they listen. I hope they do something about it and make sure that they attend to the needs of these people. Airway says, you see our crooked leaders, you recruit people but you refuse to add salaries. Do you think they will be happy to work? Exactly, they will not be happy to work. They will not be happy to work. Can you imagine? Munachi Godwin says, and Wike is busy building houses for judges, and some fools are supporting him. If he is sincere with himself, apart from political structural interests, the people qualified to build houses for are military personnel, sacrificing their lives for the country. True. These are the people that you should build houses for, and not judiciary. They don't need it. So they should switch their focus right now that this person has complained about it. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.